All right, welcome to today's podcast episode. Today we're going to be discussing something that a lot of people ask us about, right? They say, Desmond, how do you make money online with affiliate marketing?
And it's crazy because recently, I don't know why, so many people just jump online and is selling the idea that if you want to make money online, you must do affiliate marketing.
So let me explain what affiliate marketing first, just in case our listeners do not understand what affiliate marketing is and what it really is. I learned about affiliate marketing, I think when I was 15, 16 years old. I was reading this material by this guy called Corey Rudol. He's the father of internet marketing. And there was a strategy in there where he teaches you how you can get other people to promote you, and you give them a commission for it, and in exchange, they get commission and then you get a sale, okay? And what happened is that nowadays a lot more people are talking about the other side of things, which is basically you're promoting other people's products.
Yep.
And you get a commission when you refer a sale, okay? Now that's basically affiliate marketing. I'll give you an example. Let's say Webster, you have an ebook about how to become a better parent, right? And what I do, let's say I'm your affiliate, I register to be your affiliate, and you promise to give me 50% commission. And what I do is that I go on Facebook and I target parents and I advertise my page, but on my page, after they have maybe signed up for a free ebook or maybe sign up for free, and then I'll redirect them to your page through an affiliate link. And when that happens, when someone buys through my link that you've given me, I get paid 50% commission, right? And there are platforms out there that does this, like ClickBank. A lot of platforms like Teachable, Thinkific, they have these kind of systems. ClickFunnels have these kind of systems. But most people right now, especially with our audience, online and offline, people often ask us about how do I make money as an affiliate. First thing first, I think we need to identify why people ask this question.
Correct.
And I'm going to tell you the few reasons why. Number one, I think because people are looking for shortcuts.
For sure.
Because affiliate marketing, in my opinion, is not a business.
That's the crazy thing. But a lot of gurus out there are selling the dream that it is the easiest thing to go into.
Yeah. So it is a shortcut, and if you think about it, it makes sense, right?
On paper.
Yeah, logically, it makes a lot of sense, and it sounds so simple. Think about it. You find a product to sell online, that there's directories online that you can find this. You pick the product that relates to you, and then you advertise and you sell it, and then you gain a commission for it. But what people this is why I think numbers for business is so important, because the numbers will not make sense, especially if you're paying for traffic. Okay, especially if you're going to be driving traffic from Google, Facebook, which in my opinion are too expensive to be doing affiliate marketing. And the reason why I say that is because think about it. I don't know how we can actually, for those of you who are listening, imagine numbers in your mind. You can try to do this. Imagine if cost per lead is $1, which is rarely happening right now. Let's say cost per lead is $1, and you only paid, let's say, okay, you got 100 leads. Okay, you're building your email list. You got 100 leads, which means that's going to cost you $100 to acquire that 100 leads.
Correct.
Okay, and let's say only realistically 5% of them, that's on the optimistic side, 5% of them buy your parenting book.
Okay.
So 5%, that means 5 customers. And most low ticket item on the front end on ClickBank or Teachable, they are around like $40, $50. Okay.
Somewhere there.
So let's just say $30 just to make math simple. Okay. Let's do $30. You're selling your book for $30 and I get 50% commission, right? That's a gross sales of $150. My commission is $75
only. So
that means I am making $75 commission, and this is not including processing fees and any other fees that are involved.
Correct.
And I spend $100 to make $75. This does not make a lot of sense. Now, of course, some people might argue that, Desmond, I'm building a list of 100 people, I can sell them other things. That's true. But what if they don't buy other things?
Correct.
Okay? And in my opinion, usually what I'm giving here is a very realistic, very optimistic number. So things are a lot worse than this. I mean, this can happen in a good day, but what if on a bad day, right?
That's right.
So, and to make things worse, affiliate marketing is a business that you cannot actually exit very easily. You cannot sell rights, because even course creator, if you're planning to create a digital course, I don't know if you know this, I'm sure you do, but you can actually license your course to other people. You cannot sell yourself, you cannot sell your business, but you can sell the rights to your course, right? You can sell content, correct, right? But you can't do that with affiliate marketing because you own nothing, right? You can't sell the leads because that's illegal.
That's the thing. They think that the leads is their property, but what they don't realize is with consumer rights, with this whole policy of
Data protection,
you cannot sell information of
Right.
people to other people.
It's illegal.
So this is where people assume
Yeah.
that they have the rights to do. And the worst thing is that a lot of people, they jump in without really doing their due diligence.
Yeah.
Because I've heard this personally. I mean, like, there's so many people asking, and I was like, what makes you think this is a good business? And then
Yeah.
they directed me to some of these promotional materials, and they would come in and say, hey, you know what? The easiest thing, you have no products, you have no services, you have no skill, don't worry, you can still make money over the internet. Help take their products that they already made it so well, it's been proven to sell, and put it in front of people they like. You make 50% doing nothing. And then people buy into the idea, investing money, investing time, investing their efforts, go in, and the worst thing is they don't get to see
Now,
results.
I want to be clear though, affiliate marketing is not that it doesn't work. It's the fact that you really need to know how to do this, how to pick
Correct.
a good offer.
Correct.
You really need to know how to build a list and nurture the list, where to buy that traffic. And the fact is, if you're working so hard to promote other people's business, why not promote your own business? Why don't you create your own course out of it?
Yes.
So that if one day you want to license your content to other people, or if you want to sell your business, you actually have an option for that. With affiliate marketing, you're not really building a business. And I'll tell you this, I think in 2015, 16, I decided to go full on affiliate marketing. This was before you see all this promotional material on Facebook and stuff. And I decided to do this in the personal development, spiritual market, which was an interesting journey for me. It was a lot harder than I thought, and I spent a lot more money than I thought because advertising in there is not cheap.
Correct.
Because the return is so little, right? Because we're talking about spending $1 and making $1.50 back. And that 50 cents is so minimal compared to us selling our own courses, or if we sell other products at all. I could spend $1, I could get back $3, I could get back $5 or $10. I can't tend to do that with affiliate marketing unless I do affiliate marketing on the back. And what I mean by affiliate marketing on the back is, let's say I sell courses, okay? And I've got 1,000 customers. That's 1,000 buyers in my email list.
Correct.
Right? And I'll just recommend an offer that I personally use. Let's say ClickFunnels. I'll send them my affiliate link for ClickFunnels and be like, hey, you know what? This is what we use for software. If you're interested, you can sign up. Okay. And then I think that's okay. That's because affiliate marketing, in my opinion, should be bonus income. Should not be a primary source of income. It should
Correct.
be a bonus income.
Correct.
The main reason is because it's unpredictable. Because if you think about it, when you're promoting other people's product, what if that vendor disappears? And I'll talk about this because this is very interesting. And one of our mutual friend, I'm not going to name him here because very famous guy, very successful promoting this program, this two-tier program. And I think some of you listening, if you're a veteran internet marketer, you know who I'm talking about, you know what company I'm talking about, but let's not name names here. The goal is to just educate with this podcast. And their entire strategy is that, so this company, they're very similar to a multi-level marketing company, except their business is not so much about recruiting people.
Okay.
It's really about recruiting people to sell, and it's not about building a pyramid schemes. It's about just referring to the second tier. That means you can only have two tiers. So I don't know how people are going to see this, because some people are going to think it's pyramid scheme, some people think it's not. It really depends on your opinion on it. Like for me, I don't think they're a pyramid scheme, because this company, they create a lot of great content, a lot of great products. But one of my friends is an 8-figure earner. Actually, two of my friends, right? But let's say you point out this one person first, right? They're 8-figure earners with this company. They were doing 8 figures a year promoting this company, and then one day, out of the sudden, this company got sued by Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, because they got a class action lawsuit because a bunch of people that were not making money with the program grouped together and then claimed that they're victim of this MLM pyramid scheme. Okay, and if you know anything about FTC, if they touch you, no matter how right you are wrong.
You're burned.
Yeah, that's the how FTC is. But I really pity the people that were making money with the program, because they built the entire business. Think about it. When you're making 8-figure eight-figure earnings every year, I think your bills are gonna be quite high too. You're gonna live in a nice house, nice car. It's very normal human behavior, right? Robert Kiyosaki says this: as you make more money, your expenses are gonna be more expensive too. It's very normal,
it's
right?
Hard to run away from that.
It's fact of life, okay? And we're not gonna argue about that. But
Correct.
what happened I see with these people is that they lost their business overnight because of that. Because when the main company, I call them the index company, which is the company that they were promoting, went belly up because of the FTC charges, all the people that were making money and relying on this business to make money literally just disappear. and they have to fire a lot of their employees. They have to close down their office, close down their businesses, and they owe a lot of money, right? And one thing I learned from that lesson is that, well, I'm not involved in this, but sometimes you don't need to be involved to learn something.
Correct.
Sometimes you can learn through friends and the people that you hang out with. And I learned the fact that affiliate marketing should not be a primary business. Okay, there was also an offer when I was doing personal development. I was spending a lot of money building my list, and I promoted 20 different offers. All of them didn't make me any money except one offer. So I found that one offer that's converting very well, and I just kept promoting it. And then one day, the owner of the website suddenly decided that he doesn't want to be in this market anymore. He shut down the website and decided to do something that he wanted to do. Okay, and the offer is gone. So I no longer have a profitable offer to go on, and I have all these bills to pay because affiliate marketing, most people forget that you got to pay for your website, you got to pay for your email list management software, maintenance. Like we were using ActiveCampaign, AdWeber, and GetResponse. It's just so tough, and people forget about that. And I always tell people this: I don't teach people how to make money. I teach people how to make money through an online business. And I don't see this as a primary business. I see this as just a way to make money, but not a business.
Okay.
Because the way I value a business is that, does it have any asset, right? And you can argue that, well, those leads are my assets. That's true, but here's the thing: what if those leads stop opening your emails, right? Because these are not your customers; these are just random people. Because the way you're doing affiliate marketing right now, and most of these gurus are teaching is quite simple. The whole entire, guys, if you want to learn this, I'm just gonna explain to you how to do this. Very simple. Step number one, okay, find a niche. Okay, let's say we're gonna pick the niche, spirituality.
Cool.
Okay. Step number two, find something free to give away. Okay, most people they'll give away free like white label ebooks, things like that. So go online, search for PRR, private label rights, ebook, and search for spirituality, and then just buy a book for $2 and then change the name to your name. Okay. So that step two is done. Step three, you need an opt-in page, a squeeze page, as some of them will call it, a page where you can get name emails. Okay, so we'll build it with lead pages or ClickFunnels, which I recommend. Okay, you build it with ClickFunnels. Okay. Step four, now you have a page that tells people that you have a free book to give away, and you're collecting the name and email using, let's say, AdWeber or GetResponse. Okay. Now, step five, what we do is that we go on Facebook, we target people that are into spirituality, and bring them to our landing page and get them to opt in, get them to actually put in their name and email. And then we just spam them with as many promotional emails promoting other people's products. Now, I don't think, in my opinion, when I hear that, I don't think this is a sustainable business. Right? In the past, when we were doing this, I wouldn't use the word spam because the reason was that we were just like promoting products to them.
Correct.
But then I realized that, hey, after a month or two of doing this, I realized that we were not really giving value to the leads.
Correct.
We were just sending them we're just trying to make money off them.
Correct.
And I felt like we're no different. At the time, there was a very popular website called Groupon. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Yeah.
So, and Groupon has a very similar model to this, right? And I felt like we're not giving any value to the people. And then the worst thing is that we have to be writing emails every day, and we have to depend on the vendor to pay us commission. Sometimes the product that we promote, we don't get the commission, right? And then we have to make sure that the email open rate is very high. You have to write good emails. You have to make sure your IP address is clean. It goes into a lot of technical. And I realized that this is not really a scalable business, right? Because it's really a churn and burn business. Because think about it. If you are a subscriber, you're getting an email promotion every single day. There's only one thing that's going to end up happening. You stop opening my email, or you put it into spam.
Correct.
That's it, right? And it's not a sustainable business.
I mean, like, that's the beautiful thing. You mentioned the pros and cons. Okay, the pros is you definitely learn how to polish out how you do marketing on words through emails. There's some quick money to make at that particular moment. But the cons is it's not real business long term. It's not something that you can depend on. And if the products that you're selling is shit, you're gonna be labeled as the shit provider.
But here's the funny thing. They don't use their own name, affiliate marketers. So many times, like for example, when I'm doing affiliate marketing, okay, this doesn't apply to me because I always use my own name to let people know that it's me. But most people, they use some fake names, some pseudonyms. Why? Because they're promoting a lot of things that are quite scammy and quite get wealthy fast, or get girlfriend tomorrow, or lose 200 pounds in 2 seconds, kind of thing, right? And many times they use some fake names and identities.
That's basically the choice that you have to make. are you going into business purely to make profit and hurt someone? It's like, in other words, scam someone to get the profits from there? Or are you going into business because you want to provide value to have a service, to
Right.
help someone solve a problem and
Right.
you get paid for it?
And both ways you can make money, don't get me
Exactly.
wrong. But one way, you're going to be able to sleep a lot better.
Correct.
And the other way is, you're going to understand this. With affiliate, I'm not saying affiliate marketing is bad. I'm saying that
How you use it.
if you have already created, let's say, a product and you already have a customer database, if you promote something to them and it's something that you recommend, I think
Yep.
that's cool. I think that's fine. But if you're promoting something that you don't back up, you don't endorse, you don't use yourself, I think that's a little bit of
Selfish. I would say.
a bit of selfish. But the insane thing is, now that you talk about this, that a lot of our students, in terms of our live programs and our live events, many people always ask me, Desmond, can I promote this?
Yes, yes, I noticed.
And I always have to turn that way. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have an affiliate program for this. I don't have an affiliate program for that.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I did ask them. A few of them actually messaged me personally and said, Desmond, I would like to promote you to my friends in we got a student from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of friends that will benefit from a program
Yep.
like this. And he
Yep.
said, Desmond, can I promote this? Can you give me an affiliate link? And I just said, we don't have an affiliate program.
Mm.
And the reason why I also don't like running affiliate program now is the fact, not because I don't enjoy having other people promote me. The only problem is that people always label my stuff as something different just so that they can get the commission. So for example, if you've been to my class, Platinum Mastery program,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And we teach people how to start a business, an online-based, a social media-based business. We're not teaching them how to make millions. We're not teaching them how to make, become a millionaire tomorrow. Nothing like that at all, right? We don't mention it at all. But the affiliates, they will go out there and mention that just so that when they bring the traffic in, they're ready to buy. And then when they buy, they realize that, hey, this is not about making me a millionaire tomorrow. They're disappointed and they demand a refund, which it becomes really difficult for me. Because one of my mentors, he ran a business, like this is like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and he also got sued by the FTC.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, he didn't do anything wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right? He got sued because his affiliates went and promoted his stuff as some get-rich quick scheme.
I see.
So, and then, because the way FTC looks at it, you are liable for your affiliates.
They're linked there. Yeah.
So, he got sued because of that. And at the end of the day, I realized one thing, affiliate marketing, it's a very messy business. I feel like they are incentivized in a very wrong way too, right? Because they are only incentivized with commission, but they're not incentivized with other things. Like if you create a course, if you create a training, if you help people do consulting, you get other results besides just money. You get money, sure, but you also get to save a business, or you also get to help someone achieve something. That I always say this: your business, ideally, you can get money and fulfillment at the same time.
Okay,
That's the awesome.
I think that's why when a lot of people, when they get to hear about affiliate marketing is the way to go, and then when they come to you asking for it, I remember your answers is like it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be like all those things that you just mentioned just now.
Yeah.
And then then they ask, it's like, what else should I do? Because I was given the assumption that's what I should be doing. So let's say, for example, I have no product, because that's one of the reasons why I have no product, no service. So affiliate marketing seems viable. If that's not the case, what's the next option, or what is it that they can do that can actually fulfill doing a proper business, solving a problem that they can move forward to? The next one would be, let's say they are content creators. They are people that have knowledge and they have interest in certain things that they can help people solve problems. What would they be able to do to actually move forward rather than becoming an affiliate?
Right, I truly believe that this model I'm teaching them in my program, so which I might be a little bit biased about this, but if you ask me what can they do, first thing first, before we figure out what business model to do, we need to figure out why we want to do what we do. Why do we need to be making money, and how do we want to be making money? Very important question. I'm not asking about the mechanics, I'm not asking about the business model. How, as in, what are the process are you comfortable with? Are you comfortable talking to a person? Are you comfortable putting something together? That's a very important question to ask. Number two, identify a business model. Like for me, I teach two things. Number one, either you do consulting, which is helping other people solve their problem through services. Like let's say you got a marketing problem, I come in here, I consult you on marketing, I help you with marketing and get you a result in marketing. Or courses, creating a course, a digital course, and then selling people that digital course, right? I think there's more value in those two things compared to just affiliate marketing. But the back of it, you see, for both business, you can actually integrate affiliate marketing inside. So think about it. If you are consulting businesses,
Yep.
small businesses, and
Yep.
one of the software that you use, let's say, is ClickFunnels. And
Yep.
ClickFunnels does have an affiliate program.
Mm-hmm.
And if these are your clients, you can just send them your affiliate link and just let them know, this is my affiliate link. If you sign up through me, that would be great. And you make recurring income because of that, because your client is using your software now, right? Number two is courses. Same thing. If you teach people, let's say, how to make money,
Yep.
okay, you can send them an affiliate link to ClickFunnels because they'll need website to make money online. Or if you're teaching people something else, you can find something related to what you were teaching that would be a complement to it, and then you promote that, right? And it's a lot better that way, because if your business is heavily reliant on other people, heavily reliant on other people's offers, other people's product, and other people's sales conversions, you cannot control that process. So you're just hoping that other people will take care of the people that you found online. Right? And it's not a real business. It's a good way for people to understand marketing. I really believe in that. If you do affiliate marketing, if you're willing to give it a try, go and give it a try. It's very simple, but a lot of people I know don't get result with it. But if you come in with the expectation that you just want to learn the system, you just want to learn how people click a link, and then when they buy, you get a commission out of it. I think that's good. I think that's fine. But if you go in there with an expectation that you're gonna make millions right away when you have not done anything online before, and you're gonna be making millions of dollars every year with affiliate marketing, it's tough, man. You need a lot of money to be getting traffic. You need a lot of time and patience, and it's not that it's not doable. I've seen people that have done it, but the people that I know that have done it, they usually will branch out to do something else.
Okay.
So let's say they do affiliate marketing, they did $1 million in it, and that's anomaly. That's very rarely people do that, get there. And when they get there, they take the money and they usually start another business. Maybe they open like a restaurant, or they open a new business or something like that, or they create a course. Maybe they end up creating a course anyway. There's a reason why, because it's just not sustainable.
How about put it this way? Because you actually gave like the fundamentals of how to do affiliate marketing. You also gave the pros and cons. You also gave other options of how you can start. Let's say we have someone here that's already involved in affiliate marketing. They say like, I don't want to give up first. I want to try to like leverage what I have and grow. I mean, you have experience in affiliate marketing. You've made tons of money on affiliate marketing. So what would be your tips that that would help an individual that's in affiliate marketing do better, so that when they make the money, they can recruit and invest and do something else? Okay,
so first thing first, they have to set the expectation.
All right.
Expectation, the fact that you actually don't have a lot of control when it comes to your business. The fact that ad cost rises, you can't do too much about it. And if your conversion on the product that you're promoting is not so good, you can't control it because you can't change that sales page, right? So that's on that side. So if you ask me what to do, number one, it's very simple. To make money online, you need a great offer and great traffic, and they must both be relevant to each other. So one thing I would do is ask yourself, how can I get better quality traffic? Okay, if I have to pay more, how can I get better quality traffic? Number two, how can I get better quality offer that transact the highest amount possible, right? Because if you're selling low ticket, it's going to be very, very tough. So, and number three, build an email list. You gotta be building an email list. At least you can sell them more than once. Because if you're selling them once, you're gonna lose money. But if selling once means if you drive traffic straight to an offer, and that offer is somebody else's website, right? And you're just driving the traffic through a link that you're given. But if you bring them through a page where they can subscribe to something, your email list, that way, maybe perhaps in the future, you have your own courses, you have your own products, you can at least promote to the email list. But from my experience, when you don't put your face to it and when you don't nurture the email list, they tend to ignore you. So the business itself is quite churn and burn, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
Unless you're willing to put your face in there and use your identity and really give value to the group, then it's a different case.
Is that something that I would like assume like influencers, like for example, like YouTubers, for example, they put their face into something that they believe in, and then after that, it's like they have this community, and then they have this list of people, and then it's like they go and either businesses approach them or they look into products, and then they like start offering those. Would that consider affiliates as well?
Yeah. So actually, a lot of influencers right now, they call it sponsors, but some of them are actually not sponsors at all. Many times they're giving a tracking link, and the amount of sales they actually achieve for the person that actually let them promote something, they actually get a commission out of it. Okay, but many times they use different terms like profit sharing. But the key here is having a follower. The key here is having like a group of people that are already listening to you and opening up your emails and reading your posts and consuming your content on social media, right? And yeah, influencers actually do that. In fact, right now, I think here's a very important case study here, and I don't want to use the word victim, but I'm a consumer of this. I recently signed up for this website. Think of it like a shopping mall, where online website where it's an e-commerce site where they sell everything got to do with fitness.
Okay.
And I was given a link by fitness influencer, because I follow fitness influencer because I'm into that.
Yep.
And click the link below. So I clicked the link below, and I went on there and I bought tons of things, right? And I bought tons of things, and then I realized that when I buy, they tell me, hey, do you want to promote this company too? And then you get a 35% commission on whatever your future referral actually buy, which I thought was interesting. But for a business perspective, it's very good if you are the person that have the business. But if you ask me, being an affiliate to make money, I think it's good for the experience. It's good to understand the game. It's good to start out, get your first sale, and really understand how the mechanics goes. But later on, your ideal goal is to actually have your own product. That's how you can actually create tremendous wealth.
It's like training wheels, isn't it? It's like if you're riding a bicycle, you have training wheels. It's good to kind of like get the feel of how to use the brakes and stuff. But it comes to a point that, I mean, for you to really go out there and explore is to get rid of those training wheels. So if you're a business owner and if you reach a certain stage, do not become the affiliate, become the affiliate provider. Becoming the businesses that gives opportunities for other people to be affiliates for your products and services.
So you get other people bringing businesses to you. That's the way to go. Which I think a lot of people need to understand one thing. You have to be clear about what you're promoting. Number one, how much money you're going to be making. Not just commission, but also what's the round figure, right? And how good the sales process is, so that you know that when you promote them, people are going to buy. If you promote something that people don't want to buy, you're just wasting your money and time, right? But if you ask me, there are better business models out there. If you ask me, I wouldn't say easier. I think they are tougher, but in terms of getting result, it's faster and more predictable, because affiliate marketing is highly unpredictable.
Okay. So rather than putting all the work, putting all the things into it's like putting eggs into a basket and then realizing after months of work or weeks of work, it doesn't work, it's going to screw you up. So there are different business models that they should explore. And I think it's very important for people to do due diligence, because a lot of times people just listen to one person and straight away just like jump the gun and say that's the only thing that I'm going to be listening to. And it's scary.
Because it sounds easy, that's the thing.
Exactly.
People like things that sounds easy because they don't believe in themselves. And they don't believe that they can actually do tough things. But we are human beings, and we survive so many different things that have hit humanity. And I think humans are, if we are trained right and we are ready for it, we can achieve anything in life. So the thing is, if you don't give up on yourself, I think you need to understand that just because it's easy doesn't mean that you should do it. Right?
I truly believe like doing what is right is way better and way more important than doing what's easy. Doing what easy doesn't necessarily give you what you want.
Right, correct. I absolutely believe in that. I'm not saying, again, by the way, with this podcast, I'm not saying affiliate marketing sucks, doesn't work. It's great. We have made a lot of money with it. But if you ask me, would I do it? The answer is I'll do it for a week or two just to understand the game, right? And then I will have my expectation to be very low. If I get my first sale, that's great. But I will not divert my attention away from what's really hot right now, which is digital e-learning in terms of courses and also consulting.
And that's something that is useful for individuals that they have certain knowledge, they have certain expertise to move to the next level. Because a lot of people that has certain set of knowledge, certain set of expertise and skill sets are losing their sources of income or losing the security of their source of income because of how the globe is changing right now. So they need to start looking at alternative. And what's the crazy thing? A lot of these professionals, they are trained in education to be loyal to the people they work for. They're not trained to be able to build a business and serve more than one people or more than one entity. So I think it's very important for people like right now that's consuming podcasts, knowledge like this, is to open up their horizon and opportunities of how they can move forward. Because I think that the reality of the comment that they say, knowledge is power, is even more important today than ever before. Because you no longer can depend on a school to provide security for your future, because now it's about how much you get yourself schooled for you to make your security for your future.
I absolutely agree with that. In fact, right now I see a lot of universities and colleges advertising social media marketing programs, right? And if you see who the lecturers are, I don't think they know anything about social media.
Actually,
And
can you actually share about this? Because you mentioned this before, and I know that it's not.
yeah.
Let's keep it grey, but I do know that you've been approached by universities to ask you to share, and you were very pumped. I remember.
Yeah,
Would you mind sharing the story?
This is a true story, which I'm not gonna go too deep into this.
Yeah.
But essentially, we had a university college that actually approached us and wanted me to be a guest lecturer in regards to social media at the time.
Yep.
Okay, and this was I think about 4 years ago. And of course, if you ask me, to be a lecturer, guest lecturer, not the biggest university in the world, but hey, I think it's quite an honor if you think about it, right?
Especially for Asians.
No, especially in the fact that I didn't graduate with a degree. I thought that was a huge thing.
That's enough, yeah.
Right? That was a big thing for me. And I said yes without thinking because I was very naive at the time. And I saw the textbook and I asked the lecturer that were the main lecturer for the that particular batch itself. They were just teaching some really basic social media marketing things like definitions of social media marketing, the definitions of Google Ads, and the test questions are just ridiculous. Like which one is the proper definition? Which one is this? I mean,
the histories and
there's no practical the class. In my opinion, when it comes to social media marketing, the best way to teach is to run an ad. For example, if you want to teach people how to run ads, run an ad for yourself, spend $5, tell me what you learn. That's the best way to learn, in my opinion. That was my plan. I'm just going to tell them, okay, everyone has $5. Okay, good. Now we're going to go set up your account, run an ad, okay, do whatever you want, find a business and assume that you're running an ad for them, or you run an ad for yourself. And tomorrow, tell me what you learn.
Yep.
And the teachers, the lecturers was very against that. No, Desmond, that's not what they signed up for. They want to know all these definitions and how many 52 ways to do different marketing. And so I felt like this is such a ripoff in terms of the school fees that they're paying, which is in 5 figures. I backed out. I said I would love to, but only through my way. Okay. So that and actually a few of the students that attended that class here bought my online course, which I never solicited them anyway, but they found about it, which is crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you want to learn social media marketing, affiliate marketing, you want to know what's the best way to learn, do it. Just do it and then ask yourself, reflect to yourself after the process has been done. What did I learn out of this process? Right? When you have done something, at the end of it, ask yourself, what did I learn out of this process? What can I take to move on to the next step?
Yep. Experience, you not go wrong. As long as you give yourself, you challenge yourself to just go and do it, you learn the most. Because rather than knowing the definition, it gets you peanuts. But knowing how to actually do it, that's where it all matters.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. So we just keep it brief, but understand that I'm not saying affiliate marketing sucks. It's great. Do it, experience it. If you make money, congratulations, amazing. But explore other avenues, explore other business model as well. Why not? Right?
Good advice. All right. Everyone, take care. See you soon.
Bye.